This all twirling. Oh, look, it's live.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Look who's here. It's Paul. Special guest this week with me on the sofa
Oh, I've got
for the
on
live
there.
show. Yes, Paul, you don't need to be watching it on there as well, do you? No, don't do
It's
that.
got an advert.
Just stop that. Well, it should have adverts.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening and welcome to the show. Hello, Barbara. Welcome.
Hi, Barbara.
Look, Paul is with me. Aren't you all so very bloody lucky? Yes, you are. We just give. That's what we do, don't we, Paul? Yes.
No.
We do.
No.
Always. So say hi. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Now, look, just so people know, the camera is a little bit further away today, so we're going to struggle slightly to see the comments, but Paul's got his tablet here as
I've
well.
got mine here, so I can read this one.
He'll be monitoring the proceedings as we go along. So let's say hi. Hi, Jane Kelly, who's now a moderator. We've elevated her. Kissy, hi. Alan, hi. Anna, hi. Pag, Elizabeth, Sunrise 7. Pat. Sandra, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Yes, it's a special show for you tonight, but it's going to be quite short because Paul is perched on a small stool and I don't know how long he's going to be able to do it for. We were going to have an all singing, all dancing start to the show tonight.
Were we?
Yes, I phoned our friends, Nancy Badge and the Cocolettes, but they couldn't do this evening.
Oh.
No, sadly not. Hello, Denise, welcome. Hello, Anna. Anna's also now a moderator for us. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Jane, for moderating. Our new moderators in the house, people we love and trust.
See, I can't read that.
Can't you, Paul? Well, you're missing out. He's got about 20 cushions.
I've got loads
Alan.
of cushions.
That's
Alan.
what he's sitting on. Look, notice how close to me he is, because before he looked like a midget.
I was sort of
not a midget. Oh, we can't say midget now, can we?
A small person.
A small person. Sorry if there are any small people watching. We didn't mean midgets.
I'm quite small. Well,
not
that way. That way I am. Yeah.
So,
what we talking
hello,
about?
Jean. Hello, Becky. Welcome. Well, we're very well, thank you for asking, Pat. We've had a lovely day indoors, all day due to the weather.
Yeah, it's pissing now.
Paul, be careful with your language. Can't say things like that. We might have younger viewers.
You just said something.
What did I say?
You said can't in a very brusque way.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Diana. Welcome. So it's a bit different this evening, as you can see.
I think it's really bizarre. Richard can read. His eyesight is worse than mine. Yet the comments on here, he can read. And I can't. Where am I? Well, the thing is, Anna.
You should have your reading glasses on.
Maybe I should get my reading glasses. Are those my reading glasses?
Put them on, Paul. That's what they're there for.
No, these aren't my reading glasses. The thing is, if I put my distance glasses on, I can't read. And without them, I can't read. Are those my thingy ones there?
Jane said, should she delete you now? She's got moderator status. Don't knock over that tea.
Definitely.
Just go ahead and delete him, Jane. He's looking for his reading glasses now. You see, I'm prepared because I'm a seasoned professional. Don't knock over that tea, Paul. He's got his tea on the floor. We've got a table
See,
there.
I can't read that at all now.
Why not?
That's
reading distance.
It's just at a distance which is a bit too far and a bit too close at the same time.
You'll have to just rely on my expert eyes.
So Pat says it's been raining all day. It's just been absolutely torrential. Really has. I've been upstairs doing work And it's been pattering all day, and at
Pattering.
some point it's just been like torrential.
It's been pattering.
Yeah, pattering on the window.
Pit pat, pitter patter,
Pit pattery
spit
sunrise.
spot.
Sunrise pat, pitter patter. I'm gonna have some tea.
Don't get cocky just because you're on the live show, Paul. Really?
We've been live before together.
Yes, we have done it before together.
When was it? Christmas Day. Christmas Day.
Was it Christmas Day?
It was Christmas Day.
Was it Christmas Day?
It was Christmas Day.
It was Christmas Day.
It was Christmas Day.
Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah.
And didn't we do another little one at some point?
Did
we
we?
did a little one, didn't we? A little quick live at some point?
No.
I'm
Did we?
sure we did. It is Friday chat. Don't say it, Paul.
No, I'm not going to say that, Pag.
That's
No.
my bad ear. We're swapped over today, aren't we? We're not usually in this position. No,
No.
we're not. No, we're
No,
not.
we're
We're
not.
in different positions today.
But that's the Sunday chat position. And this isn't Sunday chat.
Don't.
It's Friday Live
Friday Live.
with an extra special guest.
We did do it
Me.
with Vivi. We
No,
did do a
you-
live with
oh,
Vivi.
You did?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did.
You were quite merry, weren't
I
you?
was completely and utterly drunk. Completely. And I'm rather embarrassed by that video because I think I almost fell over at one point.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm going to have a look here because then I can read the comments.
So Paul can read the comments and I'm just having a little look as well. This is going to be so much fun with you both. Well, we do hope so. Don't get your hopes up.
Well, Alan, you're saying that it's been raining and windy all day in Brighton, or you're due wind in Brighton. We've had quite a lot of wind today. But Mum in Guernsey says that it's very windy in Guernsey at the moment. So that obviously will be sweeping round up into Brighton quite soon, won't it?
Will it?
Well, yeah, because the jet stream at the moment
Is south.
is sort of south. It's sort of
That's why we're getting all
on
the
the-
cold weather.
it's on the English Channel. It's the bit under us is just going under the English Channel. But then I think it rises
I don't know.
north later in the week, or later next week. So it's going to
Good.
get a little bit warmer, which is
Oh,
great.
a little weather forecast from Paul. Look, you see, we just give.
You can guarantee that forecast, absolutely. Yeah.
Give.
Raining in Calgary, but lovely temperature.
Lovely.
Oh. Cormac,
Hi. Hold on. We did a Thursday garden tour. We did, but it wasn't live though, was it?
no.
It was pre-recorded.
No, that was pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded for your comfort and convenience.
But those potatoes were good, weren't they?
Oh, they were lovely.
We had the rest
were
of them
lovely.
today in
We
an
did.
omelette.
In an omelette.
In
An
omelette.
omelette.
An
Paul.
omelette.
Right. So
An
Linda
omelette.
says it's windy in Aberdeen. Aberdeen.
Have you murdered someone, pet? I watched Vera the other day. It was one that I'd only seen about 3 times before, and it had the same murderer at the end as well. So
Lovely. Carol Ann, warming up in Australia. Carol Ann's in Australia. She stayed up all night long just to watch us here.
what time is it in Australia?
It's in the early hours of the morning.
But how Australia is so wide? Is it sort of like 6 hours wide? The time
I
difference,
don't
or
know.
8
I'm
hours
sure Carol
wide?
Ann will tell us. Carol Ann's in Sydney.
Yeah, from one side of Australia
Hello,
to
Zach.
the other.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Alan, I'm glad that
Hi, Marie.
the posts at the corners of the Polytunnel have worked, because they really have for us, and it's just the best way to secure a polytunnel, I think. It saves you digging all of that trenching at the side as well, which we just would not be able to do because the ground under our polytunnel is so full of roots, it just wouldn't have happened. So that's the next best thing. But of course, you have to make sure that the cover of the polytunnel is really secured to the frame. Otherwise, you might go down one day and your frame is there all completely solid, but the cover is in next door neighbour or next door county possibly as well. Hello.
We're finished now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
good. This isn't a gardening forum. No,
No,
it can
I
be.
must-
It can
I must
be.
do
If
the
you've got
gardening.
gardening questions for
Yeah.
Paul, You can ask him here. I'll just have a vape break. Earlier than usual.
Oh, it's only a couple of hours difference from east to west.
Oh, well, there we go.
I thought it was much wider than that. Not wider. The time difference was much wider than that. But yeah, there we are.
We need a talking spoon. Well, Jane, I'm hoping that Paul has, over the past year, learned when to shut up at the appropriate moments. Because you might have noticed when we do Sunday chat, there are very few edits these days because we've got the ability and the charisma, uniqueness, nerve and talent to just go all the way through without editing. So I would hope that Paul will follow.
He's also usually got something jabby. So if I start saying something, he jabs me or he bangs his foot on my foot. So, and if I start wandering off, going into, talking about ostriches, Malaysian ostriches. Yeah.
Ostriches. Oh, come on, use the mouth.
Ostriches.
All I want is a proper cup of coffee made from a proper cup of coffee pot.
You did that with Vivi as well, and Vivi came out with one.
She's got some big ones. Well, she was an she is an actress.
Yeah.
So she has the training, you see.
It's funny because I was always on the other side. So I was the person saying to somebody, you need to do this, you need to look like this, you need to behave in this manner. And now it's sort of like the other side of the
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, when I used to be working with artists, I used to say, these are the things you need to get in. These are the things you mustn't say. This is how you need to sit. This is how you need to pose. That's what I used to do.
Good.
And now, of course, I don't do that because my work is so different.
Lovely. Lovely, Paul. Thank you for that. That's gorgeous.
And it says you've created a monster.
I have. Have I? What, in Paul? Yes. Well, he's the one that wants to muscle in on my show.
I didn't. You said yesterday. You said yesterday, why don't you do this?
No, I'm talking about when we first started the channel. When I first started the channel, Paul said, I want to do videos as well. And I said, oh, all right then.
I didn't.
All right, but you'll need to train first.
I think you said something like, I think doing a lot of videos would be good, so you're going to do them.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I did, Paul.
I think you did.
You're making me out to be some kind of impresario, some kind of, I don't know.
Queen.
Yeah, well, that's right. So, let's see.
Oh, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Ken Dodd's dad's dog's dead. That's rather easy.
You see, I can't say that, Jane.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome.
How was your weekend, Sarah? Because you were going out on Saturday, I think, last weekend. So how did that go? Did you get wet? Because it was pretty wet. Yeah.
It's pretty wet this weekend by the looks of things. I mean, where is this European heat wave that we're supposed to be having? I don't think it's going to come.
I think it's Monday.
Is it?
I think it's from Monday onwards.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, or at least I'm forecasting it from Monday onwards.
Well, I think we're going to have a spectacular autumn.
Why?
I really do. No, I just have a feeling. You've got a feeling inside. That sort of gut instinct based on 52 years of seeing the weather go past. Really, that's what it's based on, isn't it?
You're not 52.
I am in September.
Yeah, but you're not 52. So
no,
it's not
I
52
know, and I look
years.
51 now, don't I? With this smooth skin with no tension lines or wrinkles. Anyway, hi, Sam. Welcome.
Hi, Sam.
How is car shopping? Car shopping hasn't commenced.
No.
At all, because we've had other things to do. And today we've been kind of stuck indoors. It's been just raining continually all day.
And continues to.
And car shopping will have to be done on foot and by bus. So
or train.
Well, yeah, but we want to stay in the local area, Paul.
Yeah.
For car shopping, because if something goes wrong with the car, I don't want to have to travel 50 miles to take the car back.
No.
Isn't it?
Oh, I see what you mean.
You see what I mean?
No,
So
we're
we
not.
want a local dealer.
Yes.
I think it's probably going to be next week. We'll have to have a little look at a couple of dealers.
Or the week after, I think.
Next week or the week after. Yeah.
The week after.
There we are. That's it. Thank you.
I can't read that. Sarah's had her wisdom tooth taken out.
Oh my goodness me. I've had that done. Yes, I had all 4 taken out when I was 21. Yeah. Under local anaesthetic.
Did they do that?
The dentist had his knee on my chest at one point,
disgusting.
yanking like this.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
yeah. It was at the University Dental Hospital in Manchester. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I didn't feel a thing. It was a bit traumatic. Took me 5 years to get over it. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
I can't do teeth things.
Oh, well.
No. I had a bad experience.
You were brave, though, Sarah. Well done. Good. Hope it cheers up tomorrow for an hour or two as you're putting the flower bulbs out for autumn. Oh. It's a bit early.
We've been bought some flower bulbs, which are being sent to us. So that's really good. Some lily bulbs.
Okay.
Which is really good, from the Southport show.
What kind of lilies?
Oh, lilies, I don't know. It'll be a surprise when they come.
Okay, good. Lovely. Plans for the weekend. Plans for the weekend.
Well, we have cancelled our allotment barbecue, and we have cancelled our allotment working party on Sunday because the forecast, as per Paul, is so bad that we've cancelled it. We did cancel the barbecue last weekend due to the weather, due to the wind, that torrential wind we were going to have. And I'm glad that we did. And now it's just so wet down at the allotment at the moment. We need a few days of dry weather. Otherwise, the communal area is just going to get trampled completely because it really is quite damp. And there's some new ground and grass that has been laid, and it will just get totally muddy. So, yeah.
Good.
So what are we going to do? I think we might do some cooking. Well, we will do some cooking.
I think if it's going to be wet tomorrow, I think we should do a cookery video.
Yeah. We're out in the evening to a friend down the road.
Are we?
So, yeah. So we're out tomorrow evening. Oh, no, she's coming here. That's right. She's coming here. That's fine.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's coming here.
Oh, good. So we've got a friend coming over for dinner. And
I'd like to cook a cake.
Well, you better get some eggs.
Well, yeah.
I haven't got any eggs.
I'll go down. I'm sure someone.
But if we're doing a cookery video, it needs to be something interesting rather than just a bloody cake. Everybody knows how to make a cake, don't they?
Well, that cake that we made, the boiled cake, went down quite well.
Yeah, but what cake are you going to do?
Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe you need to make your mind up.
Cake.
Or courgette cake would be good. Now, didn't Anna do one? Was it Anna that did one of those the other day? That was lovely. It looked lovely. I know it didn't work for you, but it looked gorgeous.
Beetroot cake. Says. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have any beetroots.
Oh, Clarice. Hi, Clarice. Clarice, I don't know whether you've noticed, but you're now a moderator. We've given you moderator status. So if anybody causes you any problems, you can boot them out, which I know Clarice would absolutely adore to do.
Caraway cake.
Hello, Colin. Carrot cake is your favourite. I love carrot cake. No, caraway cake.
Caraway cake.
Caraway seed.
Oh, it's lovely.
Is it?
It is.
I'm not
caraway
sure.
And cardamom.
I'm with Colin. I'd prefer a carrot cake.
Well, we do have carrots.
Nice, moist.
Maybe we could go and get the eggs from the allotment from somebody else because we don't have chickens.
Moist.
Get the carrots from our plot.
Moist.
Get the flour from a local supermarket.
Yes, we've got flour.
And,
we've got flour.
And we've got butter.
Oh, I've got an itchy nose.
So maybe we could do carrot cake.
I think that would be nice, but we do need some Philadelphia for the topping. Yeah, you've got to use cream cheese for the topping, Paul.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Can't you do like a lemon drizzle?
Not on a carrot cake.
But if we
the whole thing about a carrot cake is that gorgeous frosting on the top.
I don't like that.
Like the time you made a cheesecake without putting sugar into it, Paul. Really? It didn't work.
It was horrible.
It was disgusting. It was bitter. It's very bitter. Jeanette says blueberry and lemon drizzle cake is great, but we haven't got any blueberries. That's the thing.
And Becky, the caraway cake is
and Ray's
sweet.
Plain Spotting just says cakes. Yes, cakes.
Coffee cake.
I love coffee
cake.
But it's difficult to get right.
Can you make a courgette coffee cake? Oh, we might try a courgette coffee cake. You'd love that, wouldn't you? Oh, look, he's just getting excited at the thought of a courgette coffee cake.
That's going to work, Paul.
Chocolate courgette cake. Lemon courgette
Sam
cake.
uses mascarpone on carrot cake, but we don't really want to spend huge amounts of money on mascarpone. It's expensive.
Well, we can pop to Lidl
it's expensive.
and get it.
Can we? Do they sell it?
Yes.
Good. Then we may do that.
Yes. Have a little trip to Lidl. Richard Hare's looking very Charlie's Angels.
Oh.
Is it? Which one?
This is my Lucy Lou look. Yeah. I've washed. Don't do that to my hair. I've washed, so it's tied back.
And how did you dry your hair?
I partially dried it.
And how did you partially dry your hair?
With the hairdryer.
And what position were you in when you were drying your
Upside down.
Upside down. Upside down.
Or you turn me inside out and round and round. Tell us your favourite song lyrics.
Oh, I could do a sweet bread, Anna.
A what?
Yeah, a sweet bread.
Will that be dry?
Well, it will be drier than the cake.
No, I want moist. I want moist and delicious. I want something. Don't do that. You know, I don't like that.
Well,
I don't like that.
With your hair.
I can play with my hair if I want. You can't. If you do that again, I'll literally switch this off. Oh yeah, I will. And you don't think I won't?
Oh, he will. He will.
I will. Oh yeah.
So when I've had enough, I do that.
Yeah. When you've had enough, just flick my hair and I'll turn this off. Okay, or you can do the show on your own, Paul.
Oh, upside down cake. Yeah, you could do that. Moist muffins.
Oh, a moist muffin. I do love a moist muffin. Moist when eaten warm with butter. Oh, yes. Did the tomatoes ripen? Well, no, they're still on the windowsill.
Yeah,
Clarice.
Just yesterday
They'll take
morning.
another couple of days.
They're sort of red at the top at the moment, and that sort of pearlescent pink at the bottom. So they've still got a few days before we can eat them. Though I'm really glad that we did. We should have picked more actually, because I didn't expect to get this level of wind today. So they will have been rocking again. We should have taken more down, but we didn't. So there we are.
Good. Lovely.
Favorite song lyrics? Holiday, the Dead Kennedys. Do you know the Dead Kennedys?
No.
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 Are they an American Canadian group?
I don't know. What make of tomato? What ones are those?
Those were Marmande. Yesterday
Marmande.
we picked Marmande.
Coeur de Boue.
No, they were Coeur de Boue.
Coeur de Boue.
Coeur de Boue.
Which is the Italian one, not the French one.
It's Italian. And the ones that we should have picked next door to that were Marmande, but we didn't. So
and we've also got, what else have we got? Amish paste.
Amish paste, pink Bulgarian, Roma, and then we've got our viviparous alien tomato, which actually is doing very well.
Hello, Ali.
Hi, Ali.
Sorry, I'm just looking. What was that? I missed that. When are we having Jane on the sofa? Well, she's never expressed a desire to come on our sofa, but she can at any point. But we live in different areas of the country, don't we?
Yeah.
You'd have to take a train. Yes.
Yeah, or a car when we have one working again.
Well, we could go and see Jane.
Yeah.
Visit her. Lovely.
Staffordshire.
Staffordshire. That's right. How nice. Sorry, I'm just reading this. Do you get anything from that vape? As I was on it, but went back to roll-ups because I wasn't. Yes, I do. Oh my God. I've been on this vape now for 8 years. Yeah.
Low strength.
Low strength now, low strength nicotine. I love it. It's fabulous. I've got 2 different types. It's great. Keeps me off the fags. Mm-hmm.
Carol Ann, you say about Black Russian. One of our plot neighbours gave us some Black Russian last year, and I really didn't like them. But when I'm wondering whether they were actually Black Russian. I think they may have thought they were Black Russian, but
What
they
are
weren't.
they? Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, because I think Black Russian are sort of mid-sized tomatoes.
Are they the
These
purple
were
ones?
more cherry-sized. Yeah, they're purple ones.
Yeah.
I think these may have been Black Pearl or something like that. I don't think they were Black Russian.
Clarice has picked Rose
de
Bairn.
Is that what?
Yes.
Those are the ones that Vivi.
Yes.
She brought the tomato back from her holiday in France.
Yes.
She's growing those.
Yes, I saw Sarah. You picking tomatoes. I saw that on. Was it on Planet Vegetaria that you shared that?
Yeah.
That's Planet Vegetaria, a Facebook group by Richard and Paul. Richard and Paul since 2017. Copyright. All rights reserved.
It's not copyright, really.
I am copyright.
Well.
I am
effectively
copyright.
You are copyright. Yes. Yes, because you're creating something, and therefore it's your copyright.
Yes, that's right.
Mm.
I am unique. Gone potty gardening. Hey, welcome. Edible lupins. Now we saw that, didn't we? Don't get them mixed up with the other ones, though, Jane, and accidentally kill yourself.
I was quite fascinated when I saw those because another plot neighbour, Jessica, she grows the edible lupins, and I thought they were fantastic because they were so odd, and they were so obviously some type of legume. But I had no idea that they were lupins, and it took me about 3 or 4 guesses to actually get round to realising that they were lupins. But they're quite short, weren't they? They're only about a foot high or a foot and a half high, but they look great fun. We're going to be growing them next year as well because Jessica's saving us some seed. So
lovely.
Yeah.
What do they taste like?
Together.
What do they taste like?
I think they just taste of like kidney beans.
Like a bean?
Yeah.
It's like a bean.
Well, that's because they are a legume.
And do they look different to lupins?
No, the pod looks like a lupin.
I'd be frightened.
The pod looks like a lupin.
I know.
But the poisonous thing has been bred out of them. But I don't think they're. I think they're naturally modified rather than genetically modified.
I'm not sure about that one.
Well, you don't have to eat them.
We were always taught never to eat lupins.
Maybe we could make a bitchy litchy edible lupin stew.
You can eat it. I'm not.
Clarice, you hate kidney beans.
Yes, she's told us that before. Why didn't you remember that, Paul?
Well, most probably because I was off in my own world and I didn't
I love kidney beans. I adore them.
We haven't had a chili for ages.
Oh, I think we're due a chili. We're due a chili. We are.
And we're not going to do a chili recipe because if you want to do a chili recipe,
Kelly's is the best.
Kelly's Kitchen Garden.
Most definitely.
Go over there.
Good evening, Jill. Welcome, Jill Farrington is in the house.
Jill.
Hello, Jill. Lovely. Lady Macbeth is in the house. Joe Wild is in the house. Hi. Hello, there, Joe. Thank you very much for joining us.
You should try them. Get and speak to your mum and dad, Sarah, about trying the kidney beans. They're actually, you may have had them if you've had a chili. Kidney beans are very often used in chili. So do ask your mum and dad about them.
No, Alan, we've named the litchi tomatoes Bitchy Litchi.
Well, you did.
I've named them Bitchy Litchi. Litchi is a thorny tomato with huge thorns. Vicious thorns. So I named it Bitchy Litchi. Yeah.
And you enjoyed the taste of it, didn't you?
If you go back and look at our videos from last year, you will find one about the bitchy litchi, and you'll see me tasting it. Yeah, it's fun.
Would
It's
it have
fun.
been better with buttercream?
It wouldn't have been better with anything. It would have been better if I hadn't have even bothered. Yeah, there we are. Thank you.
I
Who
can't
else?
see that.
Beautiful flowers, Jane. They are the most gorgeous flowers. If you follow us on Facebook, you'll find a picture recently of a bitchy litchi flower.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful pale lilac colour with a yellow centre. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Sarah says that she's had chili at school, so she may have had them.
Had what? Kidney beans.
Kidney beans.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're little beans that look like little kidneys. Yeah.
Which is why they're called kidney beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mouse kidneys.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, little small
That reminds
rodent
me of sort of like
kidneys.
when I see a dead rat or a dead mouse at the
Well,
allotment.
they are.
because
I mean,
the
they're not human
fox
size, are
has
they?
half eaten it.
Well,
and there's a bit
that's
of
life.
kidney hanging out.
That's life. Well, you're the one that took it into that realm. I wasn't going to take it there. Honestly. They're very difficult to dispose of, aren't they? You have to wait for them to really rot down, the bitchy litchis.
Yeah,
You
do.
can't handle them without riggers gloves.
Yeah, it does.
Literally.
It needs it. Yeah, the stem gets really tough, but the thorn stays tough. When we emptied our compost bin this year, it did actually. They had gone soft, but
you can only say that one with a Scottish accent, can't you? And of course, last week, talking about Scottish accents, one of you told me that if you say space ghetto in an American accent, you say Spice Girls in a Scottish accent.
Oh, right. Well, go in then.
Space ghetto.
That says space.
Space ghetto. Think. Spice Girl. Space ghetto.
Oh, yeah. No, I get that.
Isn't it brilliant? I love it.
Little things.
I love it. Yeah. Yes.
Jane, yes, chili and chocolate really go together well. Whenever we make a chili, we always put dark powdered chocolate, not the sweet one, but the dark powdered one into chili. It gives it a really good background flavor. And that's where the Mexican mole sauce comes from. It's got chocolate in it.
Richard's been on the wacky backyard again.
Have you?
I don't know what the wacky backyard means. What does that mean? No. If you're referring to drugs, no, I'm not on drugs. I'm drug free. Thank you very much. Apart from nicotine.
Cocoa powder. Yes, that's what we use. Yeah.
Cocoa powder. Yeah, straight in.
Oh, Marie, you say about that you've had the lupin beans as a salty snack. Apparently, when you buy Bombay mix, you know the Bombay mix that you get, the Indian spice mix, not spice mix. The
one that looks like potpourri.
The one that looks like potpourri, but a bit more chunky. Lupin seeds are in that. So we might get some over the weekend. I can get that at Morrison's.
I don't want anything like that, Paul. It's very bad, Bombay mix. All that salt and ugh, horrible.
Hi, Dave.
Bonsoir.
Tidying and picking beans. I do love your garden. I'd love to have that area of garden.
You hear the pigeon?
Yeah, there was a pigeon, not the.
What's
roof.
that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
What happened last night?
Oh, something came down the chimney last night. There was a big crash, and we were in the middle of watching RuPaul's Drag Race season 6, and
you said,
I said, "Oh my God, what was that?" And Paul went, "Oh, it was probably a snail." I said, "A what? A snail?" I don't know what it could have been. A rodent.
No, well, if it was a rodent, you'd hear scurrying feet on the.
Not if it was
the
dead.
wood. No, not if it was dead. No.
I don't know what it was. But
I suppose it could have been dropped by. No, owls don't sit on chimneys.
Was it Alexa's pigeon impression? I hope not. She better not start doing... She does animal noises. All different types of animal noises. Yes, quite disturbing. Quite disturbing.
That's quite, I think that's a nice size for a garden, 1/2 acre, Dave. I think, yeah, that's a nice size for a garden. I'd like somewhere between sort of 1/2 acre, an acre, and about 500 acres. Because then you can plant lots of forests and trees and orchards and things. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? But then we need to have the money to do that as well.
You're going to grab a blueberry little muffin. Oh, lovely. Sounds divine.
They don't do that.
They do in France.
No, they don't do that in ours, though.
Oh, well, you should write to them, Paul. Tell them. Get the pigeon on the sofa. That's not going to happen, Jane.
Hopefully not.
Dirty, disgusting creatures. I don't mind them to look at in the garden. What?
June says it could be mortar dislodging in the chimney.
Or it could just be a lump of something. Don't tell us things like that. I'll be having nightmares that our chimney stack's about to fall down.
I think it's
just
unlikely. No, it won't. A pigeon poo won't
might have been sleeping.
That it won't. It would have gone splat rather than thump, chuggle, chuggle. But our chimney is fully lined.
It is. It's
lined. So I'm not. Unless, of course, the lining, if something's fallen in the lining, yeah, it could have done.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even more things to worry about. Yay!
Honestly.
Chimney falling down. Are we British? Yes.
Yes, we are British. Who's asking that?
Okay. You know.
True Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Hi. We're in London. It's London calling, London, UK.
Years, and coconut cake is really lucky for us. You've forgotten why. I made a coconut cake in 2004. And was it 2003? Yeah, 2004. And for various reasons, I was going to go up the road and get a lottery ticket for Mum and Dad because they couldn't play in Guernsey, so I had to buy a ticket over here. And just as I was going out, a friend knocked on the door and came in, and I'd made a coconut cake, and we had coconut cake and tea. Anyway, by the time I went to get a lottery ticket, I couldn't get one because they had sold out and they're only available online. And I had to come home and buy lottery tickets online. And to cut a long story short, we won £25,000.
And then lost it immediately.
Because the show a West End show had collapsed on me.
This story before.
Yes, but I like going over old ground, don't I?
We told them all before.
Yeah. So coconut cake does have a sort of happy feel for me. Yeah.
Oh dear, that sounds a bit distressing, Tammy.
Where are we?
Okay.
Oh no.
So Jill uses a tablespoon in a large batch. Yeah, I'd say a large batch of chili. Yeah. In a smaller batch, it's probably going to be a couple of teaspoons, something like that. Don't use milk chocolate though. It's too sweet.
No.
And don't use drinking chocolate either.
Because it's got sugar in it.
Yeah. Are the kids back to school yet? No. Wish they were.
Kathy,
no, it's September when the kids go back, isn't it?
There's an allotment holder, not on our allotment, on one, maybe about 10 minutes walk away. He keeps pigeons. He's got pigeons at his house, and they're the ones that circle. When we see pigeons circling around here, they're there. And he puts his pigeon droppings and their hay and all of that onto his plot as well, and he has fantastic vegetables. He particularly does brassicas, does really well with that.
Lovely.
Trinidad and Tobago. Well, I think you're the first person we've had from Trinidad and Tobago.
No, she's not.
Who's the other person?
She's been here before. She's a regular.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. And I
it's
usually
Jamela.
sit there.
Jamela always
joins in.
Oh, I can't
read. Yeah, there we are.
Oh, I bet you did, Tammy. Oh, that would freak me out, girl. The Wyatt Life. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you.
Oh dear. Are they allowed to do that, Clary? Shooting?
What? Who?
Somebody shot a pigeon.
Well, yeah. Clarice has had problems before, hasn't she?
Yeah, I know.
With that.
Yeah, I suppose they
Oh.
are, aren't they?
Yeah, awful, Clarice.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Clarice.
Awful.
Yeah.
Not good.
Oh, they're not allowed to. Okay, that makes sense. Particularly when you know that there's people around. I mean, we've got the grouse season started up recently here, which is absolutely horrendous, and kills so much wildlife as is being brought to everyone's attention. But I just don't understand this shooting. I know that animals and birds become pests, but I'm sure there are other ways of dealing with things.
Well, I'm afraid there are a lot of organizations who are very, very quick to start saying, we're going to cull the animals, we're going to shoot them all. They said it round here about the parrots, the parakeets that we have, because they're not going to get on with the other wildlife and they're going to push out. They haven't pushed any wildlife out. They don't need to be culled. They don't need to be shot. They get this big idea in their heads and just go for it sometimes without actually letting nature take its course, you know? Not everything needs to be managed. Really, it doesn't, you know?
In fact, there's a big movement at the
Hi,
moment.
Vivi.
A big movement at the moment to rewilding, where you let nature take its course in ground that is fallow or not used.
Yeah.
And I'm a great believer in that. I've said before, I think on Sunday Chat, that when I was at the European Federation of City Farms AGM back in April or May, we went to a place which had been completely rewilded, and it was amazing. It was absolutely astonishing. And one day, a huge pig turned up. Clearly, someone must have driven up to near where the farmhouse was and let this pig out. But the family came out of their house one morning, and there was this 2-meter long pig there.
Oh,
bless.
What did they do with it?
It's now being managed. Yeah, it's now being managed. It's left to forage in the...
Or a companion animal, as I prefer to say.
Yeah.
I don't like the word pet.
It when they go for a walk in the morning, it follows them.
Oh.
It goes with them. It's yeah.
I like those micro pigs. I think they're rather sweet.
I think they're too interbred.
Are they?
I think they're like those little dogs and things. No, they're not.
Oh.
Well, they are, but they're interbred to be as small as possible.
Oh, good. So Vivi is here. Vivi's joined us. Thank you very much, Vivi. I know that you're busy at work, and I just want to say a big thank you for the lovely bunting that we bought from Vivi's shop. That's Vivi's Kitchen Garden shop.
I bought some lovely bunting.
Go and get it, Paul.
For the shed.
Go and get it.
I bought some lovely bunting for the shed. And when I said to Richard, I bought some of
It's not going in the shed.
It's not going in the shed.
It's too good for that.
It's staying in the house.
Paul, go and get it. I'll hold you doodah. You go and get the bunting. Let's show it off. I might wear it, make it into an outfit. I think that would be rather chic. You could have a couple of buntings here across the nipples. Lovely. Lovely. That's catching up with the comments now. Handy girl, I don't think I said hi to you. Hi. Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to be in the house. I mean, I don't want them out at the plot getting covered in rain and dirt and mud and animal poo. No, I want them in the house so I can enjoy them every day. Oh, look, look. Look at these lovelies. Look at these lovelies, people. Look at the gorgeousness. Oh, they're long. Oh, I could wrap it all around my body.
I could most probably wrap it around only once.
Look, a nice neckline, an attractive neckline.
Is that coming? Because
Look
that's
at
looking
that.
blue and green rather
Look
than
at that.
mauve.
It's beautiful. I think that's rather stylish, don't you? And there's enough to go around the head as well. Mm. I think it's very Arabian.
There we are.
It's very Arabian. I think that's cool, don't you think?
Christina's bought some as well. I think I mean Vivi uploaded Bunting to her shop. Was it on Monday, Vivi?
I love
Sunday.
I love it.
And I think everyone went on and bought the Bunting. I'm not sure. Vivi, do you have any more Bunting left in the shop?
The quality is absolutely superb. The quality of the craftsmanship, the sewing, it's just top notch. It really is top bloody notch. And look at the gorgeous labels. Look at the beautiful labels. Made with love by Vivi. It's just absolutely divine. And they're strong. They're very, very strong and beautifully finished.
He is getting overexcited, Joe.
In different colours and prints, and the softness, the quality. Feel the quality. Feel the quality, Paul. It's lovely. Oh.
Have you? I did suggest he went to QVC to see if he could get a job at QVC. Because I think you'd be very good. You could sell. Who is it? Was it French and Saunders did that thing where they did gold, and it was so fine you couldn't see it. Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, June's already got some Vivi Bunting.
June's got some. That's good, June.
Vivi has been making more Bunting today and tomorrow and the day after. Well, I think it's the right weekend to make Bunting, Vivi, definitely.
And I have to say, for the quality, for the high level of quality, and I'm not joking here, it is high quality. I actually think the price is extremely good, to be honest. I think she should charge more. I really do, because the craftsmanship that's gone into it is second to none. And the quality of the materials that she sources are second to none. So, you know, really, I think they're absolutely divine. And I just love the way the ends are finished as well.
Well, it's all perfectly finished.
They're perfectly finished.
And what do you call it when you iron something?
Just pressed beautifully. And wrapped beautifully as well. So everybody buy Vivi things.
Yeah, go to Vivi.
Because it's high quality.
You don't want it from anywhere else. Lovely on the shed, won't it?
No, it's certainly not going anywhere near the shed.
Hi, Nick, who's joined as well.
Hello, Nick. Welcome. And Evelyn's joined us as well.
Lorraine thinks they're too cheap as well.
Yeah, I think.
Or too good value for money, maybe. Yes.
Well, maybe they're currently just on a special. Maybe they're going to be going up shortly. I think so.
Oh, Karina, I hope you're all right. She's falling off her chair.
You've hurt your hip falling off the chair laughing. Oh dear, don't do yourself a mischief. We've had a number of people in the past 6 months do themselves mischiefs while watching our videos. We do apologise, but there's nothing we can do. We should put a health warning.
A health warning.
Really?
Yeah.
Shouldn't
put a health warning.
I think so.
I think so. What would the health warning be?
I don't know. Just be careful.
Could cause death.
I think that's a little extreme, Paul.
Could cause severe pain.
Maybe.
You cause severe pain.
Do I?
Yeah.
To whom?
Sometimes. To me.
What, mental pain? Yeah.
Anguish.
Really? Really?
I do actually worry sometimes when he's coming home for coffee or lunch and he's not on time. I do that thing of going to the front door and having a look to see where he is. It's a bit like looking for that bus that you're expecting, but it's not going to turn up until it actually does. So yeah, I'm mainly worried that the coffee's going to get cold or the toast will get burnt at lunch.
Really? It's fascinating, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you for that slice of your everyday life. We'll never get that time back again.
D, the weather is very wet. Yeah, that's it. Very wet.
It is. It's wet. It's grey. It's windy. It's cold.
Is it cold?
Well, it's not warm.
I think it's not as cold as it was the day before. 2 days ago, it got cold.
It's slightly humid.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Paul, it's been raining.
Well, I know it's been raining.
The humidity is in the air. You can feel it. Can't you feel it? I can feel it that I'm slightly dewy, but my skin's normally dewy anyway.
I think that's the excitement of the Vivi Bunting.
I think it's just my natural glowing beauty. I think, yeah.
Where did we get the elephant from?
The elephant was my grandfather's. He bought it when he was working in Sri Lanka in the 70s. And it was in my grandparents' house for many, many years. It's ebony. It's extremely heavy. And I was asked whether I wanted anything from their house when they died. And I asked for the elephant, and that's what I got. The elephant and a little coffee table as well. Yeah, there we go.
Is that upstairs?
That's the little coffee table.
The round one.
That used to be a pub card table.
Mm.
With a large base, square base. But then that base was taken off and the feet were put on, the legs were put on. And my grandmother used to teach me how to clean that table by spitting on it. Yeah, spit and polish. It used to be the only way to get it clean.
But with spit and polish, you did actually use spit and polish, didn't you?
No, you spat and you polished.
Oh no, my auntie used to use beeswax polish, and she used to spit bit of beeswax, spit on it, and then she would do that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What's beeswax again?
What do you mean, what's beeswax?
It's regurgitate. No, it's honey, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we had UK Here We Grow. Tony from UK Here We Grow said about it. Lorraine, you say that is that sweet peas have been flattened? And Jane, yes, have you got socks on?
No,
I've got socks on. The socks came out for wearing in the house about 2 days ago. And in fact, look, I've got my slippers, my furry slippers.
They're my slippers.
No, they're not. Yours are blue.
No, yours are blue. They're mine.
I've got Richard's slippers.
It's disgusting. I can't wear them now. You have to put them through the machine.
What machine? The dishwasher. Put them in the dishwasher. You can put everything in the dishwasher.
Don't think about it, Paul. The golden one is a Buddha.
Oh, look, I've lost
it's a Buddha. It's a little Buddha from, where's it from? I'm not sure where it's from. I bought it online because I wanted one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just having a little...
Oh, no, Vivi. No. It's definitely slipper time. Definitely slipper time.
Oh, in this house it is. I mean, my feet are okay at the moment, but they'll be cold if I don't put something over them.
And we've got our blankets, as we said yesterday. We've got our blankets out now.
We do.
But I don't think we'll be needing them next week because it's going to get warmer as per the Paul Savage forecast.
Well, it is going to get warmer next week, but I think, as I said earlier, I think we're going to have a beautiful autumn. I think we're going to have a beautiful, what do they call it, Indian summer. September, for me, is, I don't know, it's my birthday month anyway, so I like September. Not that anything special happens. However, it's that golden light. It's the sun getting lower, the golden light, the colours starting to change. I just love it. I love it. And it's still warm, you know?
You need to remember, Vivi, I do actually come from a semi-warm place like Guernsey. So yeah, I need slippers.
But you're not generally that cold.
No, it's the fat that keeps me warmer.
I'm the one that feels the cold.
Yeah.
But I've just had a shower, so I guess I'm, you know,
That was
I'm
2
warmed
hours
up.
ago.
Well, yeah, but you still feel the effect of it, don't you? Don't
Do
you
you?
think? I think
No.
it wasn't 2 hours ago at all. Don't be ridiculous, Paul. It is, isn't it, Kim? The light is stunning. It's great for photography. The colours are changing on the plants. Things are starting to die back. It's still warm. It still feels good. The days are long-ish. You know, I love September. It's just delightful.
Well, if it's
Absolutely
sunny.
lovely. If it's sunny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but most Septembers are quite good. We do tend to get sun in September. It's very rare that you have a really, really bad September. October can be quite bad, but the past few years, it's been good right up to January, apart from a bit of wind.
When we moved in here, which was 2003, August 2003.
It was boiling hot.
It was an Indian summer. It went through right till October, didn't it? We were outside under the pergola. There's a pergola with grapes on it, which we don't actually use now. But we were out there most nights, weren't we?
Well, I mean, the summers of 2005, 2006, 2007 to a certain degree, because it rained 2007, were exceptionally good. And I remember we barbecued every night.
Yeah.
Anything that we were going to eat, we said, let's put it on the barbecue, take it outside. And we kind of lived outside. It was divine, wasn't it? But, you know, we've not had a run. I mean, last summer was good, but it was too hot.
Well, it was too hot, but also there was, as we've said before, for the last 6 years, we've had a whole load of building work going on. And in fact, there's another extension going up at the back.
Oh, Bill and Val. Hi, Bill and Val.
I've
not seen you for a while. I hope you're okay.
They did a video the other day.
Oh, I've not watched it yet. I've not watched lots of videos yet.
Oh, it's been
Sorry,
busy
I've missed
time.
I've missed a few comments.
But yeah, we've had a lot of work going on. Not we have, but other people have had a lot of work going on, which has been really irritating if you've been wanting to sit in the garden with a glass of wine or a cup of tea and it be nice and quiet, and you've just got hammering and drilling and that going on. That's why we haven't used our garden hugely.
Oh yeah, it's
quiet in the morning.
Yeah, Clarice, it's a year, isn't it? I know, sweetheart. It's that year point is a difficult one, isn't it? We hope you're okay. We do remember you getting the news. It was you know, lots of love to you. We're thinking of you, and we know what it's like. You know, we've been there, and I'm sure many other people have as well. It's that sort of anniversary thing, isn't it? You know, and it takes a little while to push through that and get used to those feelings again, you know, but you'll get through it. We know you will. You've got people around you who love you. Somebody was saying you should rub my feet, Paul. I don't want him rubbing my feet.
I don't want to rub his feet.
Why not?
I don't want to rub your feet.
Soft, silky feet.
I don't want to rub your feet.
They're freshly grated. We've got a foot grater. We have. It's not the same one we use in the kitchen, before anybody gets any ideas.
Not too often.
It's lovely because it grates all the hard skin away. Lovely.
So have you done that?
No, actually, I haven't.
No, I have. I have got soft feet. I have.
Well, let me feel them. Oh, God, they're disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not into feet. I'm really not. No, I'm not a foot person.
Foot fetish.
No. I know lots of people are, each to their own.
I did go out with somebody who had foot fetish once.
Did you?
And yeah.
Some people do. In fact, one of our followers, in fact, has provides a service, makes videos just of feet.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, We don't judge people. If you're a nice person, you're a nice person. It doesn't matter what you're into as long as it's not hurting anybody. We don't mind at all. It's not my bag, though. It's not my bag.
It was her bag.
His?
Her.
Well, I'm talking about a guy.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the person that I went with who had the foot fetish.
It was a girl.
It was a woman at the Bank of England.
Well, that's disgusting, Paul. Stop talking about it right now.
That was before you. Yeah.
Good.
That was a long time ago.
Absolutely. Yeah, Vivi, we're with you. We don't get it, but we don't judge.
I did laugh because it made my feet tickle.
Yeah, I'm not continuing this conversation, Paul, because I'm liable to feel rather queasy, and I'm sure people don't want the show to stop just yet. Really?
Oh, Joe, I did
and
that.
I'm not taking it into fetish land.
I did that thing
There
of
are young people watching.
I did that thing of the fish and the feet, but I really,
he did. He went for a fish pedicure.
And
they didn't like his
didn't
feet.
Like it.
They didn't like his feet. They didn't want his feet.
I think they'd already
rejected him.
I think they
were full already.
They were full already.
They were full on that day.
They didn't want my hobbit.
It didn't do anything.
My hobbit feet.
It was such a. I mean, I didn't like the idea of that. I mean, what if you put your foot in and squash one of the fish?
No, that's what I didn't like. And actually, then it came out like several months later.
It wasn't very good.
That it's not actually very good.
No.
A, for your feet, or obviously B, for the fish. So, yeah, there we are.
Disgusting. Ugh. Vile. Vilerama.
I think piranhas would do quite well, Clarice. Actually, yeah. I think my feet, if they haven't been if I hadn't used that grater on them, they could be in a piranha thing for several minutes before actually being any worry whatsoever.
Paul. Yeah. Now, who doesn't like the word moist? Lots of people don't like the word moist.
Why?
I don't know. It's because it's moist.
But that's nice.
I like the word moist. Moist, moist, moist.
I quite like the word wet.
Wet and moist.
Wet, wet, wet. That's a famous group.
Moist is a divisive word. A lot of people don't like it. It's quite, I don't know, what's the word? Is it alliterative? No.
No, it's not.
It's not alliteration, is it? It's,
no.
What's that word?
Conjunctivitis.
No, the word that means a word sounds like it is. What is it? Not alliteration, that's rhythm, isn't it? What is it? Tell us, do. Tell us. Onomatopoeic?
Yeah.
Is it onomatopoeia?
Yeah, it's not simile. Simile is...
Simile? No.
It's not simile.
Onomatopoeic. Jane's a teacher. She should know.
Yeah. We'll go
onomatopoeic.
With Jane.
Yes, moist. I rather like it. I like how it moves around my lips.
Vivi says onomatopoeic, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's onomatopoeic. Nice.
Oh, Green Raven, yeah.
What did you say? I had a dog that licked my feet and eventually I gave in and found it relaxing. Well, why not? As long as it was just your feet, love.
So it just reminded me of something I saw on Facebook the other day.
I thought you were going to say something else then, Paul.
No,
I really did.
No, I'm not even going.
No. Don't go there. Let's move away from that.
It's a word that sounds like hoist. Well, yes, it is.
It is, but it's yeah. Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
One of Terry Pratchett's characters was called Moist.
Moist.
Well, Pat, neither of us got into Terry Pratchett.
No.
A friend of mine who was at Weight Watchers when I was at Weight Watchers, she absolutely loved reading every Terry Pratchett book, and we watched Good Omens, didn't we?
We did.
And it was quite good, but it sort of didn't really. I didn't really feel it went anywhere. I don't think we're Terry Pratchett people.
I don't like the dialogue. I find it too clunky with Pratchett. It's clunky. It's not smooth comedy. I like the pace of American comedy.
Yeah.
Because I just find the Americans have superb timing. The American comedic actors, they really, really know how to do it. And the writers know how to produce that material, which just gives the actors a field day.
And that's true, isn't it? Writers.
Yeah, well,
because
yeah,
in
of course.
America, you
Well,
may have
here as well.
You may have about 20 or 24 writers working on shows.
20 or 24.
Yeah,
that was
you
very
have
specific. Paul.
Well, no, you may have a lot of writers working on shows because you have the first round of actors and then you have second round of actors who, when readings happen, sit behind the first row around the table, which is usually cast and the writers and the producers. And they do change things sort of very, very swiftly. And yeah, if what I remember, somebody said that one of the friends that I know that writes and wrote for Modern Family was employed for 2 seasons of Modern Family, and 2 sentences that the person wrote was used in the 2 seasons of Modern Family.
They must have been bloody good.
Well,
but that's the thing, isn't it? A whole sketch can land on one sentence.
Yeah.
You know, a whole joke routine can land on one sentence. And I'm sorry, Britain, but the Americans do it very, very well. Very, very well. Patricia's here from Sow and Grow. Since when has Paul been the on-screen talent on a Friday chat? Since tonight. He's my guest.
Or just tonight.
Yes.
Just tonight.
I wouldn't describe him as the on-screen talent, really. Would you? I think that's rather generous. I'm joking, all right? Before you start saying to me, don't be horrible to Paul. Stop being horrible to Paul. Oh, shut up.
Well, it's not as bad as when we're off screen.
Yeah, God, you should see what normally happens in real life. Because funnily enough, this is not our real life. We don't spend our days sat in front of a camera talking like this. No. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah.
I spent most of my day trying to get my computer working.
Yeah, I spend most of my day on my computer working.
My computer wanted to do an upgrade overnight last night.
An update.
An upgrade and an update. Yeah, an upgrade on Windows 10. It wanted to take it to a different one. And it said, don't worry, everything will be where it is when you come back to it. And it's upgraded and updated.
Refuse the upgrade.
So yeah, so I went with it, and this morning I didn't have any emails, I didn't have any virus protection, I had absolutely nothing. So I spent the next 5 hours putting my computer back together again.
Refuse the upgrades. I haven't done an upgrade since 2009. No, I haven't.
No.
And my computer is fine. It's a bit clunky, but it's fine. It doesn't need all those upgrades. If you're the kind of person like me that uses specific pieces of software for the computer, refuse the upgrades. No, 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 Windows, thank you. Go blow one. Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I missed what you said then.
Well, you weren't listening.
No,
you were
I wasn't
too busy
listening.
looking. I said, go blow one.
With who?
Windows.
Go blow a window.
Oh, God, Paul.
What?
Oh, Paul.
I'm lost.
Go and do one, Windows. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Windows.
Go do one.
Windows with a capital W.
Jesus.
Right.
Christ.
Yeah.
You need to up your game if you want to be the on-screen talent.
Well, I can't read.
You can't read? Honestly.
There's Brian. I can see Brian.
Brian.
I see Brian.
Brian, when did you sneak in?
Oh, Jill's had the same thing when she had a Windows 10 upgrade.
Yeah, don't do it. Leave it alone. Don't upgrade.
But the thing is, it said I had to.
No, you don't. You can
because
switch it off.
If I didn't upgrade, then lots of sheep would die, and we couldn't have that.
What?
Do keep touchball. I will try, Joe. I will try. I'm very trying.
I know. 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 I We had Max years ago.
Oh no, I
didn't
can't
we?
work Max. No.
And we kind of fell out of Apple. I'm afraid they're too into all this sort of constant upgrading malarkey.
Yeah.
And frankly, we don't have that kind of money to keep upgrading phones, blah, blah, blah. It's just a marketing exercise. Our PCs have been great over the years, actually, and have been long-term investments that have done really, really well. And you can physically upgrade PCs as well. When you want to add more memory, you can do so. The Mac we had, it was just, no.
Did we have it because of my work?
Yeah, and actually we discovered that you could do just as much on the PC.
Yeah, we had it because when I was at Bill Kenwright Limited, there was a lot of design work going on. At that point, Macs were really at the front of design work. In fact, they still are. So I had a Mac and the marketing department had a Mac, but actually they were in naming files and things, they were sort of way behind other things. And we went, after about 3 years, we went back to Windows because we just preferred it.
Inbuilt obsolescence.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vivi. Absolutely. Exactly. Thank you. Right. Okay. So how long have we been going for?
About
and
6 hours.
I noticed at one point we got up to 97 people watching.
Really?
That was rather amazing. You could fill a small hall.
Well, why didn't we get up to 100? People.
Well, I don't know, Paul. Maybe you weren't entertaining enough as
Clearly
the on-screen talent.
Clearly not.
No. Yeah.
Practically dark, June. Well, it's not too bad here now.
Hello,
it seems
Mark.
To have up a bit.
Welcome. Apple is almost a cult. It's
yes,
a bit like
a complete cult.
It's a bit like ours. We're a couple of complete cults. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If we had the pigeon, it would break 100. Most probably would, actually. You're totally right.
Well, you know what? You know what?
Well, we
don't actually do too badly for live show views. I follow somebody on YouTube who has 57,000 subscribers. And he does a live show. And in the same period of time, he had far fewer viewers than we do. And, you know, I think we do quite well, actually. Not bad.
You think
I think we do well.
You think that? Yeah.
Are you trying to be funny, Paul?
No.
If it is, it's not working. No. Do you see this face?
It's not 100. It would have been nice to have got to 100. Now I know it was almost 100.
Well, we're on 91 at the moment.
To get to 100.
91, 90. People keep tuning in and out. People tune in and they think, oh my God, what's going on? Yeah. I can't watch this. It's too much for my tiny brain.
And then they tune out.
My brain's going to explode.
I tune you out quite a lot, don't I?
Yeah, I'm tuning you out at the moment. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we do that, don't we?
We had 101 earlier, Joe says.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, that's lovely, Joe. Thank you for that.
Joe.
Thank you.
Oh, now I feel so much better.
Good.
Yeah. We can go on for another 3 hours now.
Are we having dinner tonight?
No. We've eaten today.
We had a snack.
We had
a small
you made
snack.
Brunch this morning. We had brunch.
We had a late breakfast.
10:30.
We had a late breakfast. We had brunch around 10:30, which consisted of some toasted bread. No, it wasn't toasted, was it?
No.
Bread roll, homemade.
I made bread rolls yesterday.
With a small omelette with mushrooms and what was that green stuff in it? Chinese cabbage?
That was collard greens.
Collard greens. Collard greens.
Chinese cabbage?
I don't know what it is. I've got no idea
what
you grow down there.
No idea.
Some Chinese collard cabbages and some potatoes and eggs and a couple of vegetarian sausages and a bread roll.
Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages.
That's Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages.
Other brands are available.
Other brands are available.
But they're not as good.
No. They're moist.
They are moist.
That's the thing.
They are moist.
They're moist.
They're nice.
We do like a moist sausage of a morning.
If your sausage is too dry, it's really
don't start taking it into disgusting territory.
I wasn't.
Paul.
I was just saying that.
Trying to get a cheap laugh.
No, I wasn't. I see what you mean.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Oh yeah.
No.
That's just your brand of comedy,
sausage.
Paul.
Yeah. It is actually my brand.
Yes,
of comedy.
it is. That's what the on-screen talent's giving you now.
Yeah.
Cheap gags.
Look, Clarice likes a moist sausage.
Well, of course.
I bet Hannibal likes a moist sausage as well, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
Here we are.
Lovely.
Am I going to be here next week, Jane? I'm not sure. The contract that I had was just for one evening, and we'll have to see whether that contract gets extended or not.
It's hanging in the balance at the moment.
No, well, we sort of had the big meal.
So we had a big meal in the morning.
Yeah, we had the big meal in the morning,
Yeah.
And then we had some cheese on toast.
It wasn't cheese on toast. It was Welsh rarebit, I think you'll find.
I made
expertly made.
I made it from my cheese sauce.
With a leftover cheese sauce and some extra red Leicester and cheddar and mustard mixed in.
Did you use all of that red Leicester?
No, there's plenty red Leicester left. Thank you very much.
Is there?
Yes, thank you.
So we have actually had 2 sort of decent meals today. Are you feeling hungry? I could do another cup of tea.
You're manning the chat room now.
Am I?
Oh yeah, you're in control, Paul. Paul's in control. How wonderful to hear that.
Joe, Mum is doing okay. She's got a cough, which she's had for a while since we were last there. And there is a thought that it was one of her drugs that may have been causing this. But she has this particular drug because it helps her restless legs. And not having that drug then brings back her restless legs. So Mum did try cutting down on this particular drug and it didn't work. So I think when we do see Mum again, or my brother will mostly have a conversation with her, we'll mostly try something else about that cough. But what we have noticed is there's more traffic in front of Mum now, isn't there, than there used to be?
I don't think that's it.
No. I thought you said you thought it could be it.
I thought it might have been some kind of allergy, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you.
But yeah, she was quite bright today. And Yolanda, if you're watching, Yolanda's the carer that saw Mum this morning, and she is going this evening as well. So
all right.
Hello.
Keep the kettle boiling, Paul. Colin, yes, it should. It's normally made with beer, but it was my take on it using leftovers. Yeah, that's right.
Didn't you use any beer?
Wish you guys were on Gogglebox.
What's Gogglebox?
Gogglebox, the TV program, Gogglebox.
What's that one?
Yes. I don't think it's asthma.
No.
She's not got any tightness or wheezing. It's it's a throaty cough. She's been checked out.
Yeah.
There's nothing suspicious as they can tell, but it's something Mum has always had. She's always had a dry throat. She's a mouth breather.
Yeah.
She's a mouth breather. Mouth breathers get dry throats.
Though the other night I did wake up and I had a wet mouth.
Gogglebox. Well, we're not really interested in doing TV, to be honest.
What's Gogglebox again?
Oh, Paul, get into the 21st century, why don't you? It's where they sit on the sofas watching TV, talking about the TV, the program you don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like that program.
No,
I find it rather funny. No, TV, I think we're quite happy with what we're doing here.
In fact, going back to what Richard said several weeks ago about media people and TV people.
God.
Richard was approached about some storm footage this week by
It
ITV.
could be pollen. Yeah, it could be pollen. No, it's not feather pillows. She hasn't got feather pillows. She hasn't got feather pillows. No.
So Richard was asked by ITV whether he would allow some storm footage of his to be used for a program they were making for Channel 4.
Yeah.
So he went back and
no, that wasn't it. It was we might use your
we
footage.
might use. Yeah.
This is what they always do, TV companies. Oh, can we use your footage? It might be used in a program. And then you kind of say, well, how much are you going to pay me? And they said, oh, we can offer you £100 if we use it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. They're very fickle, TV companies, TV production companies are usually quite dynamic in the respect that their ideas and formulations for a program change
very
quickly. And they are also incredibly rude sometimes in not getting back to the people that they've reached out to. So we're very, very suspicious of any kind of TV involvement unless there's a contract and unless I'm signing it. That's it. We know what these people are like. I don't mean to diss people that work in TV, but we've known quite a few. And frankly, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, Nick, I did see Terry on Central News. Yes, that was great. Really?
D, that came out the wrong way,
I think that came out wrong. Yes.
Oh, no, Anthony, I couldn't do that program. Those people are complete and utter whack jobs.
What program?
Come Dine With Me.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
You know what,
oh, no.
Anthony, I'm not having a crew in my house.
No, not unless they're paying lots of money and they're just using it as a
Have you seen what crews do to people's houses? Really? You literally have to redecorate afterwards. Honestly, I'm not joking.
Blue Killian, you're totally right, of course. Absolutely, totally right. That's exactly what they want.
Well, yes, of course.
What music do we like?
Oh, God, we keep getting asked this all the time, and I can never remember what we like.
When I was upstairs fixing my computer today, I was listening to an awful lot of 80s music on Alexa.
And what songs were your favourite 80s songs?
I just like an awful lot of songs.
Because we're very old.
I really do.
You see.
What?
Alexa, we didn't ask you. Shut up.
No. I did listen to the whole Tango in the Night earlier.
Fleetwood Mac.
And I listened to some ELO. And I listened to some Spandau Ballet as well.
Oh, I was never into Spandau Ballet. I was a Duran Duran fan.
Oh, I prefer Duran Duran.
They were much classier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're all still going now, aren't they?
They are. They're still touring, Duran Duran. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, Jane's going.
Bye, Jane.
Bye, Jane. Careful now. Take care. Don't fall over.
Wet. Yeah, wet.
Wet.
Something in the fingers and something in the toes.
They were all right. They weren't my favourite. They were a bit middle of the road for me, frankly.
Oh, Dee had Tango in the Night at work today.
Tango in the Night was a good album. It was a very good album.
It's very much a driving.
But it is, again, it's a very middle of the road.
Is it?
Very middle of the road.
Well, yeah, I like middle of the road. But is there anything wrong with middle of the road? No. I don't think there is. It's only snobby music people who think there is.
I like something a little more extreme.
Well, I like things that are extreme as well, but I also like middle of the road.
Extreme.
Matt Monro. Love Matt Monro.
Oh, yeah, Matt Monro's really extreme.
Matt Monro, absolutely groundbreaking, right at the edge of music. Yeah.
Whatever.
I prefer it to Rumours, yeah. OMD, I've listened to some OMD last
OMD
week.
Are good, yes. Human League. Oh, I love Human League. Now, they were cutting edge. They really were. They really were.
Who did Vienna? Is that Midgeore?
Midgeore, yeah. Ultravox.
I liked Ultravox.
They were quite good, yeah.
What was the seagull? Flock of Seagulls?
Yeah, but they were like a one-hit wonder.
What was the other one? Kajagoogoo.
They were very poppy. Produced by Nick Rhodes of Duran Duran and Colin Thurston, I think.
We saw him in an episode of The Gentle Touch, didn't we?
Oh, before he was famous.
When
he was an actor.
A very bad actor.
Limahl.
Very bad actor he was. Yeah.
He was.
Well, at least in that episode he was.
Anyway, Thompson Twins, yes. Love. George Michael.
Yazoo.
Well, yeah, he was okay. He was a good singer, but I wasn't a huge fan of George Michael.
I was. But Yazoo, I
Boney
love
M.
Yazoo.
Yeah.
Brown Girl in the Ring. Dardy dum.
Joe Dolce. Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was all the comedy things, wasn't it?
Oh God, that was a dark time for
Renee and
music.
Renata.
That was a dark time for music when those comedy songs were still coming out, being churned out. Oh God, awful.
What was that group that was all vocals? Not the King Singers, the one that dressed a bit like Shawaddy Waddy did.
Oh God, I don't know. Some god awful band. I don't know.
They did.
Paul.
They had lots of hits. Chaz and Dave.
Chaz and Dave.
Chaz and Dave.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah. Queen. Yes.
Queen. Yeah, I was never really into Queen. Really.
I wasn't into early Bowie, but I prefer later Bowie.
Well, yeah, Bowie kind of had the Flying Pickets.
That's it.
Yeah.
Flying Pickets. Yeah.
I was not into any of that kind of music, really. No, I wasn't into. I had a very, very narrow taste.
Well, you still have.
Yeah, I like what I like, and that's it. And I try new things. I do try new things on Amazon Music. I try the new artists, and I'm more often than not very disappointed. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Gary Glitter? Well, I don't think so.
Hmm.
The Beatles.
Oh no!
You know what?
Never got anything about the Beatles. No.
I find the Beatles overrated.
Mm.
Yeah, overrated. The Beatles, frankly.
Hi Heather. Yeah. Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy. Yeah, I thought he was great. Phil Lynott was great. I loved Phil Lynott in War of the Worlds. That was brilliant. Really great, where he played the preacher. Absolutely superb. The Mamas and the Poppers. Yeah, I've got a soft spot.
I like them.
Didn't she choke to death on a sandwich?
Yeah, she did.
Was it a burger?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, it was Elvis
ABBA,
Presley was a burger.
Yes, of course. ABBA is
Who's ABBA?
the pinnacle of pop music and will always be the pinnacle of pop music. I know all the ABBA songs inside out, back to front.
As we found out when we met with Vivi.
I can recite them. No, well, I couldn't remember that particular one.
No, but you both came up with a song that I'd actually never heard of.
But we were drunk at the time.
No, but yeah. David Cassidy and the Osmonds.
David Cassidy, Take or Leave Him. The Osmonds, no, not really. The Slade, forget it.
No, Slade, no.
Hi, Eleanor.
Bay City Rollers.
Bay City Rollers. Well, not really, not my scene.
I remember when I was in, I used to man a tuck shop.
Did she have a heart attack? Oh, I do apologise.
All right.
Who choked on a burger? Was that Elvis?
Elvis.
Oh no, he had a heart attack as well, didn't he? You see, Elvis, I was never really into Elvis, to be honest. No.
I used to like the films.
Oh God, no.
Mind you, I used to like Cliff Richard's films as well.
Oh God, they were terrible.
Mind you, there were lots of. He was in one the other day, which I've recorded.
Terrible.
Where I think it was the first time he ever sung on in a film. It was a drama. It wasn't a sort of a thing. Donna Stell into David.
Oh, I do remember that. God.
No, Jimi Hendrix. I never got Jimi Hendrix. Mark Bolan. Yeah.
What about Discotheques and the Sexolettes?
All the Wurzels. Yeah.
David Essex. Now, David Essex was very attractive.
I met David Essex.
He was extremely attractive when he was young. Beautiful.
I met him in
Belinda Carlisle. Oh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Oh, that's how she sings, isn't it?
Copyright.
Yeah. There you go.
Saw Donna Stell in Wolverhampton's Woolworths. Sarah, I love you. I learned about Elvis and the Beatles in history at primary school.
Well, look, frankly, when I was a young person in the 70s, the Beatles and Elvis were kind of what your parents listened to.
Yeah, totally.
I was more into what was then, what was music then at that time, disco, and then new wave, new romantics, all of that. That was what was coming up. And that's exactly the same for most young people now, isn't it? I mean, I have no idea of the music of now. I've got no concept whatsoever of current music trends. No idea. I couldn't name who was in the top 20. I just couldn't tell you. No idea at all. And I don't want to know because I'm not particularly interested unless they are a bit off the wall, a bit different, a bit punky. That's what I'm more interested in. People who stretch the boundaries, not people that sound like everybody else, So at the time, there was lots of new music happening in the 70s and 80s. So you went with what was happening at the time, not with what your mum and dad listened to. Don't think so. You're Norama, really.
Though I do like Matt Monroe.
You were weird.
Pag, bye. Pag's off.
Bye, Pag.
Have a good weekend. Sid Vicious. Neil Sedaka.
S Club 7. You see, I don't even know who S Club 7 are.
Yes, you do. It was that band called...
I don't know who they are.
S Club 7.
I have no idea.
I think there were
what
7
S
of
Club
them, and
7.
they were...
Don't know. Got no idea.
It was all poppy.
Yeah, but when was that?
Early 80s.
S Club 7? No, it wasn't.
Well, you do know who they are then. Late 80s.
They were surely the 90s, weren't they?
Oh,
S Club 7 or the 2000s? Paul, really?
Il Divo.
I'm sorry, Blue Killian, I'm not going to listen to anything with the word grime in it.
No. Oh, I love The Cure.
To what? Listen to grime music? Really?
Love The Cure.
No, if it was glamour music, then I would. But
Glamour
not grime.
Glamour grime.
Glamour grime.
That's something you get
That's
on
a
RuPaul.
new crossover, glamour grime. We've just made a new genre.
Glamour grime.
That's going to be my genre.
If we were to
I'm
be
going to be
glamour,
a 52-year-old pop star doing glamour grime.
if one of us was to be glamour and the other was to be grime,
It's
which one would
obvious.
it be?
It's obvious, isn't it, really?
I'd be glamour.
I don't think so, Paul.
Glamour grime. Yeah, that's quite good, actually. I like that.
I
Frankie
don't think
goes
you'll
to
be
Hollywood.
glamour grime
Yeah.
with my new bunting outfit, Paul. This is glamour. Glamour. You see.
Jill's off. Bye, Jill.
Bye, Jill.
See you soon.
She's had enough. You've driven her crazy.
Vivi's off as well.
See,
Vivi
everybody's
says she's
leaving
bored
now.
to tears with us, so
Yeah.
she's going.
I don't blame you, love. I don't blame
Have a
you.
lovely weekend. Bye,
We're
Vivi.
off.
Have a good
I
one.
think we're off now.
I think we are. Are we going to?
1.5 hours. I think that's plenty for a live show.
Are we going
for
to have
you.
anything else tonight? Are you going to make a cake tonight? I could go and get some eggs.
No. Making a cake tonight. I think we will need a bite to eat, though, Paul.
Are there any more rolls left?
No, we've eaten the rolls.
Mm,
We've not got any wraps.
No, we've got no wraps.
Well, maybe we should have a small bowl of pasta with some pesto.
Yes.
Maybe that's what we should have.
Maybe
Small
that's what-
spaghetti. I'm
Okay.
just folding up the Vivi Bunting because I don't want it to crease after she's done so much lovely work on it.
Yeah, everyone, you see lemon drizzle cake. Yeah. I'm sure you can make a lemon drizzle cake with courgettes. A courgette lemon drizzle
Well,
cake.
isn't that what Anna
Yes.
Williams made the other
Yes,
day,
that's
Paul?
why I think we should.
Well, okay.
Because it's lemony. I love lemony things.
Oh, I know you do. Lemon you in a minute.
Mind you, carrot.
Hello, Valerie. I'm sorry, Valerie, but we've been here for an hour and a half giving high quality entertainment since 2017. Richard and Paul. Yes.
Bye, Nick. Bye, Sarah.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Bye, Dave.
Thank you, June. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Lemon tart. Mm,
Yes.
yeah. Mm.
Good.
Oh, I might make a lemon tart. No, I'm not
Good.
going to make a lemon tart. It's too fattening.
Lovely.
It's got like lemon curd, isn't it?
Lovely.
Lemon tart.
Great.
So
Thank
are
you,
you
Mark.
going to do some pasta?
We're going now. Paul's wittering on in the background, but we're trying to say goodbye now. I don't like long goodbyes. I don't see the point in them. I like to say goodbye and just go.
No, you don't. You
No, I
usually
don't
go,
really.
oh, I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
all
I'm doing
right.
this." Yeah.
Just testing them to see if they realise.
Pecan coffee cake.
Mm.
Coffee cake. Coffee cake. I think coffee cake. Do I prefer coffee cake to lemon cake?
Bye then.
I think I prefer coffee cake to lemon cake.
There's no calories if you eat it after 6 p.m.
Oh, that's
I'll
good.
remember that, Marie. Thank you.
Right.
We're going now. We need a
Zucchini
theme song
sauce
to
with
play
lemon and
out to.
pasta. Mm.
Well, unfortunately, due to copyright issues, we can't sing anything that's
We could sing
recognisable.
your own song.
Well, I don't have any songs. They're all pieces of music.
We
I need
could
to find. No. Silence.
Oh, it's a cobweb up there.
I don't think there is, Paul.
There is, look.
You can't
Look,
trick me in. Oh, there is. That's a huge one. How did I miss that one? And there's something hanging from it.
No, that's just the rest
I think
of the
it's a
cobweb.
spider, like
No,
a
it's the rest of the
trapeze.
cobweb.
Oh, I need to get rid of that. Oh, that's another job to do
But
tomorrow.
there's no spider on it. We do have a big spider in our bathroom at the moment. It just comes out at night, doesn't it? And then it goes back in during
We
the
like
day.
spiders. They're lovely. Spiders are good for the environment.
They are.
Make one up about each other. No.
No. No.
Mine would be rude. So we're going now. We're saying goodbye.
Put a plug in the bar. It doesn't. I think it's come in the window. I don't think it's come through the plug hole.
I think
the
it's
spider.
hiding in the plants.
No, it's in the bit between the edge of the window and the wall. It goes in there during the day and then it comes out at night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We
Very
like
sweet.
spiders. Spiders are good.
If we didn't have spiders, we'd be overrun with insects, literally.
No, we wouldn't.
We would.
In this house?
No, the world.
Oh, yes. The
Yeah.
world would.
Because
Yes,
they
of
kill
course.
so many. They eat so
Gonna say
many
we haven't
insects.
got that many insects.
It's an eco-balance.
Yes,
An
okay.
ecological balance between insects and spiders.
Yeah.
Obviously, other things eat insects
Okay,
as well.
Paul.
Am I going on now?
Yeah, we're going now. Well, nothing poisonous, Anthony, of course. But there aren't any poisonous ones, are there, in this country?
No, there's ones that
There
give
are
you.
ones
There's
that
some
can bite.
funnel web ones that give you. They sort of, yeah. I don't think you'll die from any, but you'll have a very nasty bite from some.
Really?
Yeah, but they're so rare.
I was bitten by one
Were you?
once, and I'm sure that was a spider bite that time. My arm came up,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
you
it looked
could
like
be.
my arm was broken. It
Yeah.
did. It was huge like that. I didn't go to a doctor. It went down after about 2 weeks.
It was hard, wasn't
It
it?
was hard.
It was rock hard. His soft, supple skin was rock
Yes.
hard.
My soft, dewy skin.
Thank you, June. Right. Black Widows. Yeah, there's a oh sorry, yeah. Shutting up now. We're going to have some pasta.
You just letting them hang then, Paul, because I'm having a vape break. It's your show. Go on.
No, it's your show.
You've got the floor.
We're going to find it up
You've
now.
got the
We're going to
floor.
find it up now.
Well, you know what to do.
Or
There's
I
the
don't
button.
know what to do. I can't
There's the
see.
red button.
Oh, there's an end stream
There
button.
is a
Look,
red
there's an end
button.
stream
You
button.
can press the button, Paul. It's up to you. You have the power now. I mean, you're the on-screen talent.
We love Richard, June's but hashtag. We love Richard.
I don't believe you, June. You have to do more. You have to convince me. You have to put more emojis on there.
Yeah, we do both need to eat cake, Heather. You are right. I also need to try and get my eyesight so I can read the things there as well. Maybe if I was a bit more forward. I can read that. I can read that if I'm a bit more forward.
Oh, miracles occurred.
And in fact, if I go further forward, I can. There, that's perfect for me. Is that perfect for everyone else?
No,
Yeah.
you look like a serial killer. Really?
Right, we're off.
You see, when I go nearer, I just look more beautiful. You see? We're going now, everybody. They've had more than enough. More than enough high quality entertainment for this evening. You don't get that in the West End.
Well, you do.
Not for an hour and 40 for free.
No.
No, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Not unless you
No,
got in the back.
unless you sneak in the theatre through the toilet window. Yeah, we've done that a few times.
Have we? I haven't done that.
I might have done it once.
I haven't done any. I've done nothing like that.
Anyway, we're going now. Goodbye. So long. Live long and proper, Heather. Live long and proper.
Long and proper.
Live long and proper.
And then there's the finger movement. Something.
Live long and proper. I can't do it. My ring's in the way.
No, I can't do it. Bye. I'm going.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Paul, be careful. Don't be ridiculous now. Trying to get a cheap laugh again. It's not working.
No, I was letting you finish, baby. I'm letting you finish.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye. And we'll... Oh, that's hot where you've been sitting. It's like a furnace. Remove the cushions immediately and burn them. We're going now. Thank you for joining us this evening on this very, very special evening of fun and frolics with Richard and Paul. Richard and Paul since 2017. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. From my dewy beauty to some of yours. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're going. Goodbye.